Tennessee, challenging women, putting his own money up and challenging women in there. I really couldn't believe it. I absolutely could not believe that this was happening.
And any woman that will beat me, as an extra prize, she will get to marry me right here. She will take my hand in marriage. I will offer my hand in marriage if she beats me right here. That is a promise.
I've been associated with wrestling in a long time, but I never really saw some man challenge a woman out of the audience, and Kauffman doesn't.
I can verify the fact that it is certainly serious that gals are up there trying to take you apart, and you have no idea how good they are, how strong they are. You don't know when you get in there with them.
I've never seen them before in my life, and they just come up there, and I let the audience choose who I'm going to wrestle. I've never met a woman in the ring in 3.5 years that I've been doing this who was able to pin my shoulders to the ground, and it's embarrassing, but I'll keep doing it because they keep saying they want to try, and as long as there's women out there that want to try and humiliate themselves like that. Now, I'm not saying women are mentally inferior to men, because when it comes to things like cooking and cleaning, washing the potatoes, scrubbing the carrots, raising the babies, mopping the floors, they have it all over men. I believe that. But when it comes to the wrestling, when it comes to them getting in the wrestling ring, there's nothing up there. They're all oatmeal north of the eyebrows. They're all, we Tina for brains, you know what I mean?
I just thought he was misguided terribly. He's a real nerd, a real jerk. He is.
I will pay $1,000. I'll take on anybody who wants to come in that ring and volunteer. I don't think you can do it. You know why? Because I'm going to send you back to the kitchen where you belong. I'm going to have you scrubbing the potatoes and washing the carrots. Because that's where you belong, ladies.
Well, as it turned out in Memphis, they had, I don't know, maybe a dozen or something like that, volunteers. And boy, the crowd ended up with Foxy. Now, Foxy is a very large lady. Randy Kauffman just barely got out of there with his money and his height. He almost had too much to handle in Foxy.
At the beginning of that, if you look at it closely, you can see she was even taking advice from the great Jerry Lawler. Even the great Jerry Lawler, with his advice, she still couldn't do it.
But quite frankly, I told Eddie Marlin that I thought that in a week's time, I could get with this girl and teach her a few maneuvers where she could actually beat Kauffman. Now, I met with Foxy a couple times during the week. Andy added an extra stipulation to the second match. He said not only did if she could beat him, not only did she get the $1,000, but Andy would marry her.
Jerry Lawler making comments.
And I don't know why Jerry Lawler's getting his nose into it. He has nothing to do with this. And he's saying, let's give him another 3 minutes. He should keep his nose out of my business.
I had agreed to be in Foxy's corner and give her pointers during the match. And here was a guy who they obviously didn't like because of the things he had said about women. And Andy Kauffman, after already pinning her, had her down, rubbing her face in the mat. And there's 10,000 people hollering, hey, Jerry, get in there and do something. That's really where it all started. I finally went into the ring, and just to kind of lift Andy up off of her, it was like he sailed halfway across the ring, landed on his back, and I jumped up screaming that he was going to sue anybody inside. all went downhill from that.
I don't wrestle men. You don't touch me, baby. I'll sue you or everything you've got. You won't have anything left when I'm through with you.
Hello, Mr. Lawler, Jerry Lawler. Do you remember me? I'm Andy Kauffman from Hollywood. Remember you pushed me around in the ring last time I was down in Memphis, Tennessee? Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Lawler. I am not a hick. I am not from Memphis, Tennessee. I don't come from Tennessee like you do, okay? I come from Hollywood, California, where I make movies and TV shows. I am a national television star, and I want the respect that I deserve when I come down to Memphis. And I don't like any hick like you pushing me around in the ring. I never agreed to wrestle you. I was wrestling someone else. You stuck your nose in. You came in the ring. You pushed me around, and now you know what I'm going to do? Mr. Lawler, I have a lot of money, okay? A lot of money. And I've hired a lawyer, and I'm going to sue you for every cent that you've got. Every cent that you're worth. You will be in debt to me for the rest of your life. You'll never eat again when I'm through with you. You'll wish you never heard the name Andy Kauffman. Do you hear me? Do you believe me? You don't believe me? Just in case you don't believe me, I brought my lawyer with me. You'll meet him right now, Mr. Bob Zamuda.
Well, Mr. Kauffman, the bottom line is this. The law is the law. Assault and battery is assault and battery. It does not matter if this man attacked you viciously on the street of New York City or in LA. Well, it would happen in Los Angeles here. But in the South, if you were attacked on the street or if you were attacked in a wrestling ring, you did not sign any contract that you were going to wrestle that man that evening. He jumped in the ring, he hit you. It's just as much, if a spectator jumped in that ring and hit you over the head, like this man clubbed you. I saw the tape. He would be saying, oh, you have a perfect case.
Well, let me just say this, Andy Kauffman. You can sue me and you can get all of these. This lawyer looks like the kind of guy that specializes in whiplash cases, you know, that chases the ambulances. You can get all the lawyers you want to, Andy Kauffman, and you can sue me all you want to, but I've got a very simple solution for you, wimp. And I've realized that he's obviously got somebody taping this, or he's going to find out what I say. So if Andy Kauffman wants to live out his fantasy of being a wrestler, I can let him live that out real easily, Lance. If he would ever once step into a wrestling ring with a man, you would see what it would be like to be a wrestler, and it would end your fantasies and end your dreams in just about 30 seconds, and you would never want to be in a wrestling ring again. So if you want to do that, we can settle it two ways, Andy Kauffman. We can settle it in court, which your case is a joke. You know, Lance, I barely pushed the guy. That's a joke. Or what I would propose, and what I think everybody would love to see, is that Andy Kauffman come and get in the ring with a real wrestler and let him see what it's like to really wrestle.
You know what, Mr. Lawler? I've heard all these things you've been saying about me on television. You want to wrestle me? You want to wrestle me, Memphis style? All right, fine. I'm not afraid of you, Mr. Lawler, because let me tell you something. True, I only wrestle women, but I've wrestled women that are a lot bigger and stronger than you. Matter of fact, they're probably smarter than you because you don't have any brains. You're from Memphis, Tennessee. All you do is plow the fields, farm and live. Is that how you talk from Memphis, Tennessee, Mr. Lawler? Boo. See, Mr. Lawler, you don't have any brains. I'm from Hollywood. I have the brains. That's how I win my matches. I say the bigger they come, the harder they fall. You might be twice as big as me, but I've wrestled women that are twice as big as me, and I've mopped the floor with them. And that's what I'm going to do with you, Mr. Lawler. You challenged me to a wrestling match. I think you bit off a little more than you can chew.
Well, Andy, I got news for you. I'm going to show you what it's like to be a real professional wrestler. Because it's very different from climbing in the ring with women when you're going to be climbing in the ring with me.
I'm going to wipe the floor with you, Mr. Lawler. I'll give you a little sample. This is what's going to happen when you and I wrestle each other in Memphis. Come here. What's your name?
Susan,
How tall are you, Susan?
6 foot,
And how much do you weigh?
327.
327 pounds. That's a lot more than you weigh, Lawler. Okay? Watch this. Let's go. Come on, baby! That's what's just gonna happen to you, Lawler! See? Come on, baby! Come on!
Andy, I think you really hurt her.
Doesn't matter. She doesn't have any money. She's poor. She can't sue me. See, I can do anything I want.
The camera.
Come on.
Shut this camera.
Come on, baby. Wrestle.
Because I got news for you, Andy Kaufman. I make my living, I put my food on the table by wrestling, and it's a very serious sport to me. And I don't like anybody like you coming around and making fun of it or thinking that they can do it, just come walking in off the street. So I'm going to show you just how serious it is, so don't expect any mercy from me, Andy Kaufman.
Is that why you talk to me? I'm supposed to see Mr. Lawler?
Because when you climb in that ring, I'm going to consider you a professional wrestler, and I'm going to burst your bubble about being a wrestler. And it'll be the last time you ever want to wrestle, it'll be the last time you ever want to step in the ring, and it'll be the last time that you fantasize about being a wrestler. Andy Kaufman, you're going to get hurt, son.
Kaufman's in the ring. But not for long. Look at him. He's outside. He's running away. He's gone again. Andy, you didn't want any part of it.
Let me ask you something. Did you come down here to wrestle or act like an ass?
And Lawler right now is saying, here it is, come and get me in the headlock. I'm going to let you have this shot. Kaufman's not sure at all about it, but Lawler is. Come and get that headlock on me, Andy. Do your best. Looking at Lawler, he can see his scar. Zamuda telling him to get him